Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And this morning I have a humongous haul to bring to you. This is stuff I've received in the mail from the end of May and during June. I have not filmed much this month, mostly because I just haven't been feeling up to it. I had 2 weeks this month where I basically couldn't stay awake. It was ridiculous. I would be sitting there, and the next thing I knew, I'd be jerking awake, or I'd be doing something and I'd have to sit down, and the next thing I knew, I was waking up and a couple hours had gone by, and I think I probably slept for like 18 hours every day for 2 weeks. It was just absolutely ridiculous. So, needless to say, I didn't get much filming time. I did manage, however, to color, though this month I have more than my usual share of pictures that have squiggles all over them because I fell asleep while coloring. So, anyways, various places these came from, mostly from the Amazons, my domestic one and international ones. Some purchases from the store, and I'll just tell you when we get to them. So let's get right into it now. Enough babble. So this is the second volume of Les Grands Classiques, and this is a coloriage mystère, and it's just like we expect it to be. All the books that I show here will be getting their own individual flip-throughs, or most of them. I think I might have a couple that are really, really popular books, and I won't do a flip-through of those, but most of them I'll do because I like to have a flip-through on my channel so that I can easily find them if I want to look at them again. Okay, so then the next one, and this was in May. This was for the Dover Spark. I ordered this, but it didn't come in till the end of the month, so I didn't get to use it. But I was really looking forward to this, and it's Mosaics Dover Spark by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. That's a really hard name to say. So these are mosaic patterns, and I'm really looking forward to coloring in these and in giving you a flip of that book. And oh, I should say that these books that we're looking at right now came from an order placed on Amazon UK. And the next is a book that I have wanted for quite some time, and this is Disney Vitro. This is a humongous book. It won't fit in the camera, and it barely fits on my desk. Now I have a little ruler here somewhere, so let's see. I think it's probably about 16 inches tall. Let's see, we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and a half inches by 10. So this is Vitro, is stained glass in English, and this is I've never really seen books published like this. It has soft covers, but it's got hard boards. Well, I guess it's hardcover, but they are boards with a paperback type of spine. So we'll call it a hardcover. And this is just absolutely fantastic. I guess that's my receipt. It came from France. So I got this on Amazon.uk, but it came through a third-party seller because the hardcover book is no longer in print. And I mean, this is just amazing. Just look at these pictures, and some of them are black background. I cannot wait to do this, to do something out of here. So that will get its own proper flip. I guess I'll have to put that somewhere else. Then the other book I got, I have never seen anywhere, and I found it. This book is out of print as well, and I got it as a from a third-party seller. And this is another Magic Circle book, and it is by the illustrator who did the Disney Babies Magic Circles book. So that's how I found it, by clicking on the illustrator. And yeah, so I had this in my basket for a while, and the price kept going up and down and up and down and up and down, but it because it would be sold and different sellers would be available. So this is really cool because it's got from dark to light, but it has color schemes already, and some of them are multiple colors. So this is just really cool. It's like a Corkles book. It's like the Disney. Is that a double page one? That's weird. Huh. Oh, yeah, I think I can tell that's a giraffe. It starts off there. So, yeah, if we take a look at the back, these are the types of pictures we're going to get out of it. And I am like, I wanted this so badly. And this is cool because it has pictures of some of the other Coloriage Mystère books here. So that's cool. So yes, very excited about that one as well. And then in June, I got my Palettefull packs. I didn't bother doing a unboxing of this, but I did use some of the supplies. The theme this month was pan pastels. And we got ultramarine blue, and this one is Hansa yellow. So there's the blue, really beautiful blue and yellow. So I've already used the yellow of this, and I have a tray of pan pastels that's not full. So I will be able to put these in there. Now I already have a lot of the tools, but this came with a set of soft sponges. That's with 2 F's. Then we got some soft pastels in primary colors, and we got some in the grays. Black, 2 shades of gray, and white. And then we got a piece of velvet to draw on, and we got a package of pastel a pad of pastel paper. So I will be putting these to use in my colorings. I am going to sort out all my pastels because I've got a lot. Got a lot of this kind of thing. Some of them are ancient, and I'm gonna sort them out and keep the good stuff because I have way more than I will ever need. Okay, so then the next order. Okay, so we're going to UK again, and this is the last. I got this box just a little while ago. I ordered this at the beginning of June, but it just arrived. This is volume 3 of the Grande Classique Coloriage Mystère. So there are currently 5 out, and I plan on ordering 4 with my next purchase and 5 with my next. And then volume 6 and 7 are coming out this year. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So just as we expect, and a quick look at some of the pictures in the back. So yes, I want to have that complete set. Then I got a couple of the Carré Mystère. These are pixel graphs, squares. I have one of these that I'm working in, and there is a bunch more that I'm going to order on my next order so that I have them all. A new one just came out, and it is Disney Animals. So what I got here is Disney Buddies, and that has things like this: Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio, Nemo and Dory, Bambi and Thumper, Lilo and Stitch, Pumbaa, Timon and Simba, and so forth. And then this one is just Grande Classique, so this is from the classic Disney movies. And here we have, well, I guess it's not that classic because it has The Incredibles there. But it's got Peter and the Wolf, that's cool. Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Snow White, Peter Pan, 101 Dalmatians, Winnie the Pooh, Jungle Book, etc. And so this, let me get my box down here. See what else is in here. Okay, yeah, 2 things left. Okay, so this month I decided to get the Maria Trolle books because she's my favorite. Oh, well, okay, she's not my favorite of all, but between Hannah Carlzon and Maria Trolle, I like Maria Trolle. I like all her stuff. So this is Botanicum. This is not available on Amazon.ca, and it is even shrink wrapped. So let me open this because I have not opened it and looked inside yet. This is a gorgeous cover. So this is the Dutch version, I guess. It says Botanicum Kleurbroek, which I assume means coloring book. Ooh, look at that. Black end papers. Yes, this is the Dutch version. Nice, nice. Oh, very thick paper. Very nice. Too. Oh, I can't wait to do a flip through of this. This is gorgeous. Just gorgeous, 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 and fantastically thick paper. Okay, and then I got her first book, which is not available on Amazon.ca either. And this is Droom Rice. This is the Dutch version. I don't think this one was published in English. And so this is her first book, and the interesting thing about this one is that it is single-sided. Every now and then there's a double page spread, but mostly, yeah, see, like here. But mostly they are single-sided pages, so I'll be able to use my alcohol markers in this for a lot of pages, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, this is gorgeous. Love it. Okay, so then next I have got this from Winners. They had exactly one coloring book at Winners, but fortunately it was an author that I am collecting, and that's Millie Marotta. And this is Tropical World, and I just absolutely love her books. They're fantastic. Oh, and you know what? With the pictures that I colored this month, I colored a picture of a porcupine out of, oh, what book was it? I can't remember which one of her books it was. But anyways, I did, and it got a lot of likes on Instagram, but Millie Marotta herself liked my picture. And I know you guys are the only ones who will understand the thrill of that to me. It's like a famous person liked one of my pictures. That's just like absolutely amazing when a well, I guess if you want to say famous illustrator likes your work. So that was $5.99 Canadian from Winners. And then I went to Chapters because I am looking at their magazine. And when I went there, they had a buy 3, get 1 free. So I found exactly 3 Coloring Heaven magazines that I wanted, and so I went and picked up went over to the book section and picked up a coloring book for free. So I don't have any Coloring Heaven books, and I have actually not been interested in any of them because they're all pictures of they're just portraits of women, and I don't like coloring faces. I'm not overly thrilled with that type of illustration, though I have to say I am getting more and more interested in what's coming out through Coloring Heaven. But this is the book that made me say I have to get it. It's the very first Coloring Heaven book that totally appealed to me. And I know this is the one that everybody else does not like because it's so different, but that's the exact reason why I like this. So this is the one that I wanted to get. And it's not, when I picked it up, it wasn't the current one. That's that Woodland Nature something or other. I forget what it's called. But yeah, they had this one. So I picked that up. Now, the other one that I saw somebody do a flip through of, and I haven't seen very many people do flips of it, and I've not seen anybody color from it, and that is the Cats annual or special collection, I guess, because it's called Coloring Heaven Collection. And when I saw somebody do a flip through of this, I just absolutely wanted it. So they had this one as well. And this has pictures by Jess Erskine, Seyo Kurami, and Meg Tekak. And I definitely, really want the new one of these that's out that is rabbits. And then they also happen to have, just laying around there, the Steampunk Special with Hannah Lynn. Now, I like Hannah Lynn, so I, of course, picked this one up immediately. And so those were the 3 Coloring Heaven magazines they had, and they were the 3 that I wanted. And they are, I believe they are $15.99 here in Canada. Oh no, sorry, they are $14.99 in Canada, and then the special is $16.99. Or not the special, it's called Collection. The Collection is $16.99. So I had to go get a free book. So I picked this one up. I have the travel one of these, and I want the whole set. So there's one more. There's 3 books in this set, and this has all sorts of different. It's like a Sun Life Quest book, and it's funny that this is called Quest 2. So yeah, it's got squares, hexagons, triangles, and then it's got some of the mosaic ones. Yeah, I think those are all the different kinds that they have, and so that is, and this is a huge book too. This is, let's see. Oh, it's even a little bit bigger than the Vitro book. And then the last thing that I got at the, I got this at a different newsstand. The new issue of Mystery Colors came out, and this one is Landmarks themed. So I'm just absolutely thrilled with the animals one that I'm working on. But the thing is, the animals one, you can't tell what the picture is. They're pretty good mysteries. These you can tell right away what they are. That they're all famous places, and they have pictures in the back. They're really lifelike pictures. So then the next thing I have is an order I got from the ussite.com. So this was on sale for, excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. Oh boy, I was thirsty. This was on sale for $6.99, I think it was. It was really cheap, so I had to pick it up because this is the one that I love by her. I really like this one, and I like her next one, and I might like the 3rd one. I don't like the new one because okay, so I don't like the jewelry one, and I don't like the newest one, because the things that I don't like about Hannah Carlson is all the jewelry in her books and all the faces. So this very first book has a little bit of that stuff in it, but not a lot. You can see so far there haven't been any jewels, or okay, so here we come to some jewels, but no face. There are a few in here though. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, it's not very much like that in here. Ooh, there. That's a picture I've seen colored a lot, the frog. I like that. So yeah, really thrilled with that one. And then I got Camellia Angelkova's Summertime Mandalas. This one isn't available on .ca. I don't know why. There's something really weird going on right now with the Canadian site and Amazon printed books. So it seems like they took a ton of books off. They just suddenly became not available. And some of them were available through third-party sellers for like 4 times the price. And now those books are slowly starting to become available again. So I don't know if it has something to do with the new Kindle printing or what. But I love Camellia Angelkova's Mandela books. So I think I said I had the spring one, and I love it. And then I got this. This is another Dover Spark, but I had to get this one after the color along was over because a lot of people colored in this mandala book, and these are just absolutely gorgeous mandalas. They're simple ones, but they're not. Most of them aren't that simple, and they're really nice. So I had to pick that up. Then I got the new Kawaii grayscale coloring book. This isn't available on .ca either, so I have to pick this up. Now some of my pages have a white line running on this side, but it's not picked up on this side, so I'm not going to send it back. I did once receive one that had these lines on it, and it affected the pictures on this side too, so I sent it back, but I just don't really want to because of that line on there. You can see it maybe on the camera. It's on pretty much all the pages, but whatever. It doesn't affect the coloring. So yeah, I like that. And then, finally, the first order I got at the beginning of this month was from the Canadian site, and I picked up the Maria Trolle books that we had available, which is these two, Nightfall and Twilight Garden. So now I have all her books except for the new one, Flora, which is coming out in English in August. So I will pick that up then too. So this is really nice. But the paper is thick. It's nice, but it's like half the thickness of the Dutch books. It's amazing how thick the Dutch printed books, the paper is. So this is one I did. So I'm very pleased with how that turned out. It was pretty scary to color in one of these hardcover books because they're so beautiful. So yeah, I have to make sure I show that with my colored pictures at the end of this month. Then I got Twilight Garden, and again, those beautiful illustrations, lots of florals and birds and mice and all sorts of animals. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So happy to have those. Then I picked up this one. This one's been on my wish list for quite a while. Quick and Easy Mosaics, Color by Number. And these are pretty simple. And then some are not. Well, it's still simple, but so, you know, some of them are part of the page and some of them are the whole page. So this is kind of interesting, a little different. It'll be an easy one too. I feel like I've seen that picture somewhere before. So this is published by Product Concept Manufacturing in Mexico. That's weird. So they're one-sided, and the color chart is on the back. It's 24. And, let's see. Okay, so it doesn't have any palette information on the pages. This is the only place. Okay. And then I got the Color by Numbers Mindfulness, and is this? No, this isn't the one I colored in. Colored in Happy. So these are really realistic looking pictures too. I've seen a lot of people color from these books. And there's a picture of your completed pages. So you can see they're very realistic looking on the back as well. Okay, this is the way I like my color palettes to be. You open up the back flap, and there's your palette. There's 24, and that doesn't include the white. And these are all just normal everyday colors as well. So, looking forward to that one, and I'd like to get more in that set. And then I got Jade Summer's Greatest Hits, 50 Best Coloring Pages, and this I believe was on sale for $5. And it has a couple of pages from a whole bunch of the books, inspirational quotes, so 2 pages from that, horses, 2 pages, hidden garden, yeah, so 2 pages from each, flower girls, fantasy coloring adventure. So these are the kind of books that I like from Jade Summer. Edgar Allan Poe, I'd really like that one, but I just don't really have any interest in buying the ones that have duplicates of 25 pages. I mean, 25 pages is not very many for a coloring book, and I would much rather have 50 different pages than a duplicate of 25. Now, if they did 25 line art and then 25 grayscale, I would be so there, because I like coloring both, and that would just be awesome if they did that. So I'm hoping they're going to combine some more of their books into special editions. And then I got this huge one from Camellia Angelkova. Most of her regular edition books have 50 mandalas in them, but she's got a couple that have 100 in them. And these are just amazing. Now, the only thing that bothers me about this and a lot of other mandala books is they're not centered on the page. But what I really like with mandala books is for them to be square. Okay, then the next one I have is another one of the Color by Number books, and I have colored a picture out of this one already, so I will show you. Okay, I colored the title page. And this one. So I did this one with my Color Softs and Gamsol. So you'll see that when I do my finished pages. But yeah, so that's what they turn out. They look like they're gorgeous pictures. So it's Happiness and Mindfulness that I got in that series. And then I got Creative Haven's Color by Number City Sights. So I have Sea Life, and I absolutely love it. It's quite an intricate book, though. And this one does not seem to be anywhere near. So it was a toss-up for me. I didn't know which one I wanted to get next of their Color by Numbers. My choices were this one, City Sights, or Still Life. But I really wasn't too sure what kinds of things Still Life was going to have in it, so I went for this. But Shelley, the stitching colorist, she picked up Still Life in one of her hauls this month, and she did a bit of a flip through of it, and it definitely is my sort of thing. So it'll be the next Creative Haven Color by Number book that I get. And then we have a Dover mosaic book, and this is by Jessica Mazurkiewicz. I wish I could pronounce that, because I actually have quite a few of her books. So this is an actual Dover book, so that means it's double-sided. And I really like this. These aren't... Oh, okay. Magnificent Mosaics. Why was I looking at it and thinking these aren't mandalas? Well, no, they're not. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be mosaics. So, yeah, I like coloring mosaics. That's kind of one of my new things after coloring that Disney one of Cinderella and the Fairy Godmother. And then I got this one, which I've been wanting for a while. This is the Coloriage Mystère, and this is 100 portraits. So, yeah, it is a little bit beat up, but, yeah, well, the book's not beat up, but it's got some dents on the front, but I'm not going to bother about that. I don't like sending my books back unless I absolutely have to. And it looks like it's got a bit of a dent in it there. Okay, it doesn't affect the pages, so we're good. So this is portraits, and this is going to be fun, because I really like doing the Corkles icons that I'm doing right now. And just look at this. It's all sorts of people. These are all actors on this page. And then these are just people from history. Oh, this even has Jesus. Jacques Cousteau, Henry VIII, Karl Marx, Malcolm X, Louis XIV, Leonardo da Vinci, Margaret Thatcher, Mata Hari, Ray Charles. Yeah, like a wide range of people. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, David Bowie. Yeah. Who's that? Le Roi Arthur. Oh, King Arthur. Strange picture. Okay, so there we go. That is everything that I got, which is a lot. And I think I have a problem. But it's a fun problem, so I'm not going to seek help. At least not yet. So, let me know what you thought of what I got. As I said before, most of those are going to get their own separate flip throughs. And if there's one you want to see a flip through of, let me know and I'll get to them. I'll put them on the top of the pile to do. And if you have any of these books, I'd love to know what you think of it. And if you have books from the same series or author or anything like that, you know, what are your favorite books by them or in the series? Just, you know, any chat that you have or comments you have to make about these books and authors, I'd love to chat with you. So thank you for visiting, and I want to say a great big welcome to all my new subscribers. I had a great big jump, and I am now only about 20, maybe 23 subscribers away from the 1,000 mark. So that has me really, really excited. And I'm going to do a giveaway like I have said since the beginning of this year, that if I reach 1,000 by the end of the year, I am going to have a giveaway, and we're not even halfway through the year yet, and I am very close. So if you are watching this and you enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit that like button, and I will be seeing you for my next video. I am going to get a color and chat up, I promise. It's just been something that I haven't been able to get to in the last month, so that is on top of my list. So anyways, that's it. I have blabbered on long enough. So in the meantime, until next time, bye-bye.